It was supposed to be the third moon landing in human history. A happy superhero story for the United States and the world. Until something unexpected happened that threw the whole trip in space into chaos and instead turned into a survival mission. There was an explosion that put the crew on their feet and made their hearts run faster than ever. One of the oxygen tanks exploded, giving the crew limited time to live and limited time to get back to Earth. An unexpected tool helped them survive. It was an item that was smuggled on the spacecraft that ended up saving lives. The watch that saved the Apollo 13 crew. The incredible story up next. Welcome to History Everywhere. I'm your host, William H. Story, and today we're looking at a crazy and scary tale of Apollo 13, the space mission that almost ended in disaster, but instead showed the genius, teamwork, and perseverance of NASA's best astronauts. Let's explore how the Omega Speedmaster played a pivotal role in saving Apollo 13. Let's start at the beginning. The mission. In April 1970, NASA launched Apollo 13, only the third mission intended to put humans on the moon. Astronauts Jim Lovell, Fred Hayes, and Jack Swigert were on board aiming for a nice mission to the moon. But just a couple days into the mission, a normal procedure turned into a life or death situation. What could have saved them in space? You won't believe the truth. At 9:08 p.m. on April 13th, 1970, a really bad explosion occurred in one of the oxygen tanks, crippling the spacecraft. With their command module damaged, the crew mission changed from a lunar landing to a desperate struggle to return home safe. As the astronauts and mission control back home worked around the clock to overcome one challenge after another, an unexpected tool became critical to their survival: the Omega Speedmaster chronograph. The Omega Speedmaster had already earned its place in space history before this mission, Apollo 13. In 1965, after a lot of testing against other watches, NASA selected the Speedmaster as the official chronograph for all manned space missions. Its durability, precision, and it being reliable made it the perfect choice for astronauts venturing into the unknown. The Speedmaster was not just a luxury timepiece watch. It was a vital piece of equipment. Astronauts used it to time critical operations, including rocket burns and spacewalks. However, no one could have predicted just how crucial it would become during Apollo 13. After the explosion, the Apollo 13 crew was faced with a series of just bad problems. The command module's power was rapidly depleting, and they were forced to shut down all non-essential systems, including the guidance computer. This left the astronauts without a reliable way to calculate the precise timing needed for course corrections, a very important factor in ensuring their safe return to Earth. Enter the Omega Speedmaster. Without a functioning onboard computer, the crew had to manually time the crucial engine burns needed to adjust their trajectory. These burns had to be exactly perfect. Anything less than perfection could have resulted in disaster, sending the spacecraft off course and dooming the crew into death by space and just being forgotten. the most crucial burn was the PC+2 burn, which would set the correct trajectory for re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. NASA's engineers calculated that the burn needed to last exactly 14 seconds. Too short, and the spacecraft would skip off the atmosphere and be lost in space. Too long, and they would burn up during re-entry and likely die. With the guidance systems offline, Commander Jim Lovell had to rely on his Omega Speedmaster to time the burn manually. Imagine the pressure, 14 seconds, that would determine the crew's fate. Lovell started the burn and kept his eyes on the Speedmaster, counting every second with unwavering focus and praying. 14 seconds passed. The burn was completely perfect, thanks to the Speedmaster's precision. The crew was now on the correct trajectory to return home. This moment is one of the most iconic examples of how human ingenuity and reliable tools can make the difference between life and death. After 4 nerve-wracking days, Apollo 13 safely splashed down in the Pacific Ocean on April 17, 1970. The world breathed a collective sigh of relief as the astronauts were rescued, and NASA declared the mission a successful failure. The Omega Speedmaster had played an unsung yet pivotal role in this success and bringing the astronauts back home successfully to Earth. In recognition of its role in the mission, Omega received NASA's Silver Snoopy Award, an honor given by astronauts to organizations and individuals who give significantly to the success of human spaceflight missions. The Speedmaster had not only withstood the harsh conditions of space, but had proven itself as a reliable tool and a life-saving tool as well. The Omega Speedmaster has since become an iconic symbol of space exploration. Thank you for joining us on History Everywhere as we explored this amazing story of the Omega Speedmaster and how it played a pivotal role in saving the Apollo 13 mission. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories from history. Until next time, keep exploring the moments that made history great. Thank you for watching.